It has very bright young people. Yeah, you sit down and discuss and do what is good for Murang'a people. We also have very important executive members like the CECs, like chief officers, directors, county employees. So you sit down and talk. Yeah.
Apart from smart city, there is also the matters education, and there is Uji in schools, I gather, as well.
Yes.
How is that program running along, especially for the ECDs?
Now, this is an idea that I noticed when I was a member of parliament of Kiharu.
Yes.
And later when I became a senator. There is an NGO called Food for Education that gives food in Dagoretti. It's headed by a lady called Wawera. So I could see what my colleagues were doing in Dagoretti, later on Kiambu town constituency. So immediately I became a governor. I looked for Wawera. I told her, I'm very interested to bring this program in Murang'a. However, it was the first time they were coming in a rural setting. So it was a learning experience on their part. Remember, Kiambu town, or let's say Dagoretti, it's a small constituency of about, let's say, about how many schools? I think about 20 or 15 or so. But Murang'a, you are talking of 700 ECD schools dispersed in rural setting. 42,000 ECD learners who need to take porridge on a daily basis. So it was a humongous exercise to achieve that. And the model is about transporting. You build kitchens, then you transport. That brings huge logistical effort. And therefore, and also acceptability. People, we had to do a lot of public education to convince people this is good Uji. We even had to innovate and tell parents, can you elect one Uji champion to be looking at this, the hygiene angles of this endeavor. But I can tell you, it later on became one of our important programs. The numbers of ECD learners skyrocketed. Now we have more children going to school because of that program. And we thank God it has been an important intervention. Parents used to pay about 20 shillings per cup in some schools to get that porridge. Now they don't pay anything. And we think poor parents now can proudly take their children to school.
Yeah. What is the acceptance rate? You've talked about acceptance, the enrollment rather in schools. Do you think it has increased, or do you have the figures?
Yes, it has increased. I think we came in at about 30,000 ECD learners. Now they range between 37,000 to 42,000, which for us, we think it's positive.
In all this, where are the programs for the youth, or what, focus areas that you're looking at to empower the young generation?